All right, guys, welcome to Market Mondays or Market Monday. In today's video, we're going to talk about the markets, crypto specifically, and then also I was just watching the Nvidia keynote speech. It's on YouTube now if you guys want to watch it or maybe catch up on it later, but I think those are important speeches to watch, especially if you're trying to figure out what's going to be the next trend, especially when it comes to AI or what big companies like Nvidia is doing as far as progressing the company. Just a few minutes into the speech, the CEO, and always forget his name. Let me get his name so that way I have it. Give me just a sec. Jensen Huang. Yeah, so Jensen Huang is giving the speech, and he gave out three companies that they're going to be partnering with. The first company, and hopefully I'm saying it correctly, it's called Ansys, and let me look it up on Google. Yahoo. All right, so this is one of the companies that NVIDIA is going to be partnering with, and it makes sense because if we look at the after hour action, it looks like it's pumping, right? 2.9%, like $9 after hours. Let's see. Yep, 335 to 4 something. So it already has a big market cap. It's 29 billion, but I could potentially see that doubling. All right, and then the second company, and I have no idea. They have to they deal with AI stuff too, but I'm not sure exactly what Ansys does. But it definitely, they definitely play into the AI stuff. All right, so the second company is Synopsys. All right, and these are all, like I said, this is a $335 stock, so big company, big boy company. All right, this one's a big boy company too, $560. And again, spiked. It looks like the same spike as Ansys. And this is up about 20 bucks, 3.4% after hours, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the keynote speech. All right, and most likely when you see stuff like this, obviously there's people that had inside information that's trading these stocks. So obviously he just released this information and the stock's already pumping. So somebody must have known about this prior to the speech. Insiders, people, maybe there's an email that leaked or whatever the case may be, but yeah, but those type of live streams, not a lot of people are watching. I think there was like a total of like 14 or 1500 people watching. So those are the type of the live streams that you need to keep up with if you want to get, insider information at first hand. I want to say insider information, but information quicker than most people, right? And then Cadence was the third company that they partner with. Again, big boy stock, $81 billion is the market cap, and it is up 4% after hours. So again, people probably knew about this prior to, the speech, obviously. All right. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. I was just watching that. I actually had to turn it off to do the live. But interesting. If you guys want to go replay that and go watch it, I suggest if you're getting into the AI play, even if you're not, I think it's a good live stream to replay just to see where we're moving as far as AI goes. Because I think with blockchain and then AI, those are like the two sectors in the next 10 years that are going to boom pretty big. All right, so if we look at the markets, the S&P is up, Dow Jones is up, the NASDAQ is up, Russell 2000 is down, crude oil is up, and gold is up. So it looks like equities are doing pretty well. And Also, this Wednesday, the Fed is going to speak, Jerome Powell, and basically they're going to decide if they want to increase interest rates, decrease. I don't. They're not going to increase interest rates, and most likely they're not going to decrease interest rates. Everybody is it's signaling. They're signaling to the public that they're going to keep rates the same. So that's what it looks like, and maybe that's why the market is not doing overly well, but it's not tanking, right? Because interest rates are staying the same. But again, it all depends on what he says too. So not only do you have to pay attention to whether they're going to increase or decrease interest rates, but you also want to pay attention to, you know, when do they plan on actually decreasing interest rates for for the year? That's going to be important as well. I think most people are expecting it to be in May, that time frame. But yeah, that's something to pay attention to. And those they don't really say it directly. They'll give like little hints and whatnot on what they're moving towards, but they're not going to say it. They don't want to give out too much information because they don't want the market to react too aggressively, right? So yeah, that's something to put in the calendars, your calendar. This Wednesday, the Fed is going to speak, and they're going to decide whether they're going to keep interest rates the same or decrease them, right? Most likely, they will be decreasing interest rates. And I feel like, if they were going to increase interest rates, or there was going to be some type of negative news, I think we would have saw it in today's market because, again, just like the Nvidia, just like the three stocks that I told you that were associated to Nvidia, like the new partnerships, the same thing for the Fed. People have inside information, and the market reacts. So the fact that this Monday, the market is not really tanking, it probably predicts that there's not going to be anything crazy they're going to talk about Wednesday. All right, so crypto is actually tanking a bit. If we go into the Bitcoin chart, a bit, and I say a bit, like obviously off the highs that it has hit in the recent weeks. I think we hit a high of 74 if we go to the trading window. Let's just go back 3 months. Yeah, so the highs that we hit was 73.3. So we're taking a little dip from there. This was expected, right? I mean, if you look at this run up from 30 to 70, it needs time to cool down. So people are thinking it's going to drop to 50 or maybe in the 60 range. Altcoins are seeing it the worst because what happened here is when Bitcoin went up, not a lot of altcoins went up with it. Typically, like I said, the altcoin season starts after the Bitcoin halving, but before the halving, you do have coins that do pump on their own, right? Due to usage, increasing usage, utility, whether they're burning coins or whatever the case may be, or maybe it's just like a social media, a meme coin that's just catching steam. You'll have those coins pump. You had Solana pump. But yeah, so altcoins see it the worst because, they didn't run up as much when Bitcoin ran up. And then when Bitcoin takes a crash, altcoins see it the worst too. But, it does present an opportunity for people that want to pick up some of their favorite coins. If Bitcoin crashes to 60, 50, that area, you're going to see some good coins go on discount for the time being, right? And when I say on discount, I'm talking, they're going to be cheaper than what you're going to see by the end of the year for sure, because this is definitely the bull run year. I think going into 2025, we'll definitely see some more run up, but that'll be towards the tail end of the bull run. But yeah, if we get a significant crash in BTC, definitely expect altcoins that really don't have any usage or don't have anything going on to crash significantly. We're seeing Solana and Avalanche taking off too. And you typically see this. You typically see the benefit of coins that are on the first page, they get a lot of eyes on them without much marketing. Now, not saying they're not doing any marketing, but the fact that they're, top 10 coins, they start to see gains too, right? People are selling, taking profit from Bitcoin, and then allocating it to their favorite altcoins. And, people go into the altcoins that are in the top 10, top 100, because, retail investors, institutional investors, all like it's easier to see these coins because they're on the front page. It just makes sense, right? That they get the first inflows of the Bitcoin money that gets sold. So yeah, we're seeing Avalanche come up. This is a really good. I think Avalanche is a really good play. Not financial advice, but I think it's going to do really well in the bull market. It's at $62 right now. Basically, it's a competitor in the smart contract space. So, and instead of running one chain, it runs 3 chains. And the people behind it are pretty smart. I think a lot of them graduated from Cornell University. So, yeah, this is a play. This is a coin to look out for. I'm not saying to invest in it. I'm not invested in it. It may be a coin that I get into later, but I'm not sure. But I definitely think it's going to do well this bull market. And then Solana, right? So Solana is getting close to its all-time highs, all right? So 250, it's not that far away. Again, it does have a big market cap, so in order for it to double from here, it needs to go to 160. But I heard somebody saying it could potentially go to $1 trillion this bull market, and I think a lot of it's due to there's a lot of meme coins on the Solana network that are getting traction. So I think that's bringing a lot of value, and it's bringing a lot of eyes onto the project. So yeah, the bull market is heating up for sure. Let's see what else. Yeah, so again, and Ethereum did its upgrade, the Denkun upgrade, like a few days ago, last week. And that's going to benefit the layer 2s, right? So layer 2s, if we look at the, so Polygon, right? Optimism and Arbitrum. Where's Arbitrum? Arbitrum. Wow, did Arbitrum fall off? No, I think it's on the first page still. Maybe it did fall off. Yeah, so Arbitrum 2 is a layer 2 that's going to benefit from, because basically, so layer 2s onto the Ethereum network were already cheap, but the fact that the upgrade made transactions on the layer 1 of Ethereum cheaper, it's definitely going to benefit layer 2s. So those that I mentioned, the Base doesn't have a Coinbase, was made by Coinbase, so that's another layer 2. But coins on Base may benefit. So those are just things you want to be aware of and take note of. Also, there's another one up here called Stacks that is, I think it's enabling smart contracts on the Bitcoin network. So this one's seeing a lot of traction too. And I think this one's about to get ready to break its all-time highs too. So I think this one will do well in the bull market as well. Not financial advice, but it's just things that I'm looking at. All right, and then there's also there's coins on this network that are going to benefit too. I think they have like a DEX called Alex that's like similar to Uniswap. But coins on Stacks are going to benefit because I think they're going through an upgrade that are going to make transactions faster in the coming months or the next month. So yeah, if if you keep up with the space, you could definitely see where the capital is going. And yeah, right now we're seeing a dip. But I don't. Oh, there goes Arbitrum. I was looking for it. Yeah. So it is still on the first page. So yeah, this is a layer 2 too. Arbitrum, Optimism, and Polygon. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a couple. But yeah, those are the main ones. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to cover today. If you didn't get a chance to take a look at the Nvidia keynote speech, take a look at that. It's on YouTube. I think it's still going now. Very interesting speech. And yeah, and the markets will, we'll see what the markets do. Hopefully, when the Fed speaks Wednesday, it'll change the direction of the market in a good or bad way. Hopefully, in a good way, and maybe we see a continuation in the crypto market. But yeah, that's it for me. I'll see you guys Wednesday, and you guys take care.